sentences, what we're talking about right now. Okay, we have sentences that are simple, sentences that are compound, and sentences that are complex. Okay, so a sentence, and we have this here, I'm sharing in the PowerPoint. I wonder if I can zoom in. I don't think so. You guys can see it, right? I know you see a few slides, but you can see it, right? Yeah, okay. So we have sentences. A sentence is a group of words that make sense on its own. Sentences can be silly, but make sense. So for example, the rainbow dog flew over the sun. Okay, the rainbow dog flew over the sun. Is that a silly sentence? Give me a Y if that's a silly sentence. Give me a Y if that's a silly sentence. The rainbow dog flew over the sun. Is that a Y? Yeah, Martin's right. That's a silly sentence. But give me a M if it makes sense. If you could, for example, draw a picture of a rainbow dog flying over a sun. Give me an M if it makes sense. It makes sense. It's silly, but it makes sense. Yeah, that's exactly right, guys. And our sentences can be totally silly, but totally make sense. And what are some things that a sentence needs? Looking for two of them. You can take a peek at the slide if you need some help. What are some things that a sentence needs? Beautiful, Rachel. We need a subject and we need a verb. That's exactly right. So a verb is the doing word. Something needs to be being done or have been done. And then a sentence needs to have a subject. It needs to be about someone or something. Okay, so if we look at the rainbow dog flew over the sun, what's our doing word? What's our doing word in that sentence? Yeah, it's flew. Yeah, it's flew. It's flew. Absolutely, it's flew. Good. And what is our subject? What is it about? What are we talking about? Yeah, that's exactly right, Rachel. We're talking about a rainbow dog. We're talking about a rainbow dog. Okay, listen carefully to the following groups of words. Now, I'm going to have you stand up. You don't have to stand up, but you can, wave your hand or something. Give me an emoji when you think you hear a sentence. Okay, so when you think you hear a sentence, I'm going to have you send me a Y. But if you don't think you hear a sentence, you're going to send me an N. Okay? Ask yourself, does it make sense? And does it have a verb and a subject? Guys, if you understand, can you send me a U? If you understand, can you send me a U? So I'm going to give you some sentences and you need to tell me, okay, thank you, Charlotte. Thank you, Rachel. I'm going to say some sentences and you have to tell me if you think they're a sentence. And if you think that they are a sentence, you're going to send me a Y. If you think they are not a sentence, you're going to send me an N. If you understand what I just said, send me a U in the chat, please. All right, your first sentence. There are 8 planets in the solar system. There are 8 planets in the solar system. There are, yeah, guys, you're totally right. It's totally a sentence. That totally makes sense. All right. This is the next one. And hurt his knee. And hurt his knee. Send me a Y if you think that's a sentence. Send me a no if you don't think that's a sentence. And hurt his knee is not a sentence. Absolutely right, guys. That's not a sentence. All right. The horse galloped around the track. Is that a sentence? The horse galloped around the track. Great. Good. Excellent. Ready for dinner. Ready for dinner. All right. Excellent, guys. Can you send me a 10 out of 10? If you're feeling 10 out of 10, you know what's a sentence and what's not a sentence. Can you send me a 10 out of 10 if you're feeling good? 10 out of 10 if you're feeling good. Martin's feeling 9 out of 10. Okay, Martin, we'll get you there. We'll get you there. Send me how you're feeling out of 10. All right, Rachel, good to see. Good to see. Charlotte, how you doing? Are you feeling good about these sentences? Okay. All right, now we're turning over to something a little bit cheeky, okay? These are our simple, compound, and complex sentences. So, our simple sentences. A simple sentence is also called an independent clause, okay? We had that word come up, excellent. I'm forgetting who said that. Excellent, excellent for who did. Okay, a simple sentence is also called an independent clause. It contains a subject and a verb and expresses a complete single thought. Okay, so a simple sentence equals subject plus one verb. Subject plus one verb. Guys, you need to write this down, okay? This is really important that you know. So on your documents, simple sentence equals subject plus one verb. Gonna give you 1 minute to do that. Simple sentence equals subject plus one verb. Simple sentence equals subject plus one verb. Gotta see that on your notes here, guys. Gotta see that on your notes. All right, guys, got about 30 more seconds. Get this phrase down. A simple sentence equals a subject plus one verb. Okay, good. All right. Gonna put you on the spot here, Rachel. Gonna put you on the spot here, Rachel Chen. Birds wash themselves in our bird bath. What is the subject and what is the verb in birds wash themselves in our bird bath?
Birds is the subject and watch is the verb.
Exactly. She's exactly right. Yeah. Birds is the subject and wash is the verb. Really well done. All right. Charlotte, Tom can read chapter books. What is the subject and what is the verb? Tom can read chapter books. Charlotte, let's see what you got here. Yeah, just want this from Charlotte right now, please. Yeah, Tom is our subject and yeah, our verb is read. Excellent. Yeah, excellent, guys. Excellent. All right, jump into something a wee bit harder now. Wee bit harder. This is what we're going to talk about today. Compound sentences. Compound sentences. A compound sentence contains two independent clauses. And Rachel Shu, what do you need for an independent clause? What's our mathematical formula for an independent clause? What's our mathematical formula for an independent clause? A simple sentence equals what? Rachel X, what does a simple sentence equal? Guys, give Rachel this time to answer, okay, please? I know you're eager. Just give Rachel a minute, please. What's our formula for a simple sentence, Rachel X? Yeah, an independent clause is a simple sentence, right? A simple sentence is also called an independent clause. So what's the formula for a simple sentence? I had you write it down. Yeah, beautiful, Rachel. A verb, one verb specifically, and a subject. Excellent. So if we have a compound sentence, going to ask you guys to do some math here. Okay, going to ask you to do some math here. Two independent clauses joined by a coordinating conjunction. And we'll talk about those. We'll talk about coordinating conjunctions. I can see that that's a scary word. If we have two independent clauses, how many subjects can we have? Send that in the chat. How many subjects can we have if we have two simple sentences, two independent clauses? Yeah, that's actually exactly correct, Charlotte and Rachel. We need two of those. We need two of those. So another question then, how many verbs do we need in these compound sentences? If it is a combination of two independent clauses. Yeah, Rachel. Yeah, Rachel. Yes, good guys. That's exactly right. So if we take a look at our example sentence, we have Scott was playing soccer. So that's our coordinating conjunction. Don't worry, we'll go over those. Mary went to the beach. Okay, so see who's fast, see who's fast. Who are two subjects in this sentence? Who are two subjects? Who are our two subjects in this sentence? Martin, send it in the chat. Who are two subjects in this sentence? All right, who are two subjects in the sentence? Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you, Rachel. Yeah, that's right, Martin. Scott and Mary. And well done, Charlotte and Rachel. Now, guys, pause, please. Pause your typing. Martin, what are our verbs in this sentence? What are our two verbs in this sentence, Martin? Not soccer. Not soccer. What are our verbs? What is he doing in order to, okay, went and was playing. Okay, so went and was playing are two verbs. Okay, and just to see who's listening, what is our coordinating conjunction? What's our coordinating conjunction in this sentence? Yeah, totally right. Totally right. Rachel's are on it. Okay, now gonna give you 1 minute again. I need that mathematical formula written down. Main clause plus a conjunction plus a main clause. Those main clauses are just your two independent clauses or just your two simple sentences, okay? Gonna give you 1 minute to get that down.